Good evening, everyone. In this lecture, we will see how Thomas Hardy influenced his younger generation and his contemporary authors and poets. So, let us begin. Thomas Hardy corresponded with and visited Lady Catherine Milnes Gaskell at Wenlock Abbey, and many of Lady Catherine's books are inspired by Hardy, who was very fond of her. D.H. Lawrence's study of Thomas Hardy 1914, first published in 1936, indicate the importance of Hardy for him. Even though this work is a platform for Lawrence's own developing philosophy rather than a more standard literary study, the influence of Hardy's treatment of character and Lawrence's own response to the central metaphysic behind many of Hardy's novels helped significantly in the development of The Rainbow 1915 and The Woman in Love 1920. Wood and Stone 1915 was the first novel by John Cowper Poise, who was a contemporary of Lawrence and was dedicated with a devoted admiration to the greatest poet and a novelist of our age, Thomas Hardy. Poy's later novel, Maiden Castle 1936, is set in Dorchester, which was Hardy's Casterbridge, and was intended by Poy's to be a rival to Hardy's The Mayor of Casterbridge. Maiden Castle is the last of Poy's so-called Wessex novel. Wolf Solent 1929, A Glastonbury Romance 1932, Weymouth Sands 1934, which are set in Somerset and Dorset. Hardy was clearly the starting point of the character of the novelist Edward Duffield in William Somerset Maugham's novel Cakes and Ale 1930. Thomas Hardy's works also feature prominently in American playwright Christopher Durang's The Marriage of Betty Ann Boo 1985, in which graduate thesis analyzing Tess of the D'Urbervilles is interspersed with analysis of Matt's family neurosis. The symphonic poems Maidon by John Ireland 1921 and Acton Heath by Gustav Holst 1927 evoke the landscape of Hardy's novels. Holst and his daughter Imogen Holst, Ireland, Muriel Herbert, Ivor Gurney, Gerald Finge, Robin Milford, and Benjamin Britten were among composers who set his poetry to music. His poetry means Thomas Hardy's poetry to music. They were composers. Hardy has been a significant influence on Nigel Blackwell, frontman of the post-punk British rock band Half Man, Half Biscuit, who has often incorporated phrases some obscure by or about Hardy into his song lyrics. So friends, this lecture was based on the influence of Hardy, his works and his themes on the contemporary and the younger poets and writers. So this is all for today. Thank you.